What's up, guys? My name is Beast Mode, and you're probably like, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? This isn't Modern Warfare 3. What is this nonsense, Beast Mode? Well, this is a game called Black Ops. It was highly popular throughout the last year, and, quite frankly, I miss it. I miss it very, very much, and I feel like this whole commentary topic I'm going to be talking about kind of got its thunder stolen by Only Use Me Blade, because I've had this video ready to go for about 2 weeks now, but I just haven't gotten to posting it until today. And just yesterday he posted a Black Ops video as well, just saying how he was frustrated with Modern Warfare 3, etc, etc, and I was like, Blade, you stealing my thunder, brah. And I'm just kidding, of course, but I've really been thinking the same thing for about a month now, and it's funny to see somebody else, in particular another knife player, almost voice the exact same opinion I have. And I know most of you probably really enjoy Modern Warfare 3 and just think it's just amazing, and I want you to know I'm not calling you stupid for liking it. I'm actually jealous that you can find enjoyment in this game where I can't. To me, Black Ops just seems like it's still the better game, even though it's a year older. I almost wish that Modern Warfare 3 hadn't come out for another couple months, just so that there were more players on Black Ops still, and so that the wait between whatever Treyarch makes next wouldn't be as long, wouldn't be a full year. Because honestly, in my opinion, Infinity Ward it's always been the go-to company for Call of Duty, right up until about Modern Warfare 2. And at that point, things just kind of got shaky to me. COD 4 was probably my favorite game of all time in terms of Call of Duty. And then Modern Warfare 2, it was alright. It held my interest for about 10 days worth of playtime, and then I honestly quit playing for about the last 6 months. I just kind of got bored with it. It really didn't hold my interest very much. And then Black Ops came out. And man, did I fall in love with Black Ops. I agree, every company has their bad games, and all games have their flaws. But to me, Black Ops was pretty balanced, and overall it was just a much more satisfying and enjoyable game compared to Modern Warfare 3. So in my opinion, Treyarch really they really one-upped Infinity Ward for the first time. And honestly, I think that whatever they make next year, whether that be Black Ops 2, the host is migrating right now, I'm sorry, you're going to see me teleport here, but whatever they make next year, whether that be Black Ops 2 or whatever they decide, I think it's really going to make improvements on Black Ops, and it's also going to throw Infinity Ward into a deeper hole with Modern Warfare 3. And I'm not saying Infinity Ward is a lost hope at this point, but to me, if they don't make a better game 2 years from now with whatever their next release is, and look at how stupid, I can't believe I walked in front of this guy 2 times and I didn't see him. He popped up on my screen and I saw it when I rewatched it, but it's kind of one of those things where you're like, dang, I'm kind of stupid. But Infinity Ward, it's not a lost cause, but if they don't make a better game 2 years from now, with whatever their next release is, guys, I think you're going to see some type of fallout in the Call of Duty world, maybe more so with Infinity Ward. And really, guys, I'm not trying to straight up bash Modern Warfare 3. It is a good game compared to, like, other video games in general, just in the video game industry, but I'd like to think that Call of Duty is held to a higher standing, especially the multiplayer. And after about my first honeymoon week with Modern Warfare 3, I really started to notice some flaws and, problems. I noticed them earlier than a lot of my friends did. They still thought it was awesome, but I started to see some things that were going to be frustrating down the road. And sure enough, everyone's kind of caught on to those things. And to me, Infinity Ward made Modern Warfare 3 more accessible to all players, especially kind of catering. And here the host is migrating again. I'm frozen once again. I apologize, but in Modern Warfare 3, it's just it seems especially catered towards newer players, players with a lack of experience, and you can see this just with how fast people die in the game in general. In previous titles, you had time to react to being shot. You could 180 turn on people more. In Modern Warfare 3, it's pretty much like if you get seen and shot before you know where they're at, you're dead. And that really plays into the hands of people who like to play slower, conservative, prefer, taking corners slow, camping in spots, where they can pick off players, and the long forgotten bunch that is slowly dwindling down which is sad to be honest, called rushers, and that would be a whole nother topic of just how the Call of Duty community is it's changing. You don't see as many rushers or aggressive players anymore. Well, players like that, like myself, are just really at a disadvantage now, because if you run past a guy camping, you're almost guaranteed a death, because you're not going to have time to react being shot in the back. Now throw in the idea of knifing only, and it really does, it becomes a nightmare. In Black Ops, you had 2 Tomahawks, 2 ballistic knives, unlimited sprint, 3 special grenades, which all throw faster than in Modern Warfare 3. Even if you have Quick Draw Pro on it, still throws slower. And Scavenger could resupply all of those. You know, it resupplied Tomahawks, ballistic knives, and your special grenades. That was a pretty deadly combo, and it really made knifing and tomahawking fun. Of course, players with guns, guys, are always going to have the advantage. I don't care what anyone says. You cannot call a knife player cheap. Like, you try knifing yourself, and it's easier to do well with the gun. You know, if I pull out a gun, I can do better too. But so don't say it's cheap, you know. But it made it a little bit more interesting, and it was more rewarding to try and be a knife-only player. Plus, you know, it was a little bit easier. I can't say it wasn't, you know. In Modern Warfare 3, basically to just like sum it up really quick, if you're gonna knife only, expect a lot of frustration and just expect a lot of bad games. It's gonna happen, you know. You can't always do good. Even for skilled players with a lot of experience, the way Modern Warfare 3 is just set up really makes it tough to succeed. You know, when you're running around with the knife only, the throwing knives really aren't as good as Tomahawk, I'm gonna be honest, and you only get one. Just running around with that really makes it hard, especially when you're going up with players that are camping or playing slow, people with dual FMG9s, a striker, a Type 95, you know, really anything. You're always at like a huge disadvantage no matter what they're using. And you know, I'm still going to be posting Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, guys, but it's probably not going to be as frequent anymore. I was posting a couple times a week, probably expect once a week now. And as far as Black Ops, well, you know, I'm really having fun getting back into tomahawking, and you know, that was kind of like my roots as far as this channel goes. And I know most viewers, you guys want to see gameplay from Modern Warfare 3, you know, whatever it's the newest game, and I can understand that. But I will still occasionally post some good tomahawking games, you know, if I happen to have a couple. I won't play Black Ops a lot, but I'll probably whip it out, you know, when I'm frustrated, just play for fun. Because I think you can always appreciate a good Tomahawk only game, and I think it's always interesting to watch Tomahawk only gameplays, in my opinion anyway, you know. Even though it is the older game, it's still something you can respect, and it's still just kind of fun to watch. Maybe that's just me though, but that's kind of what I'm planning for you guys, just kind of what's going on. I'd like to mention one more thing, and this is kind of something different, so if you're still watching at this point, I guess you get to know about it. I started a new channel. It's called Beast Mode Nutrition. You can find it if you go to this channel. It'll be like in the recommended channels. That's gonna be a channel that I'm just starting because I've always wanted to do something like this, and I'm really into like fitness, lifting. I've been doing this for like 6 years straight, and I've always kind of wanted to like post gameplays or commentaries for you guys, just showing you just opinions on weightlifting things, supplements, all that sort of stuff. So that's going to be kind of what I'm doing on that channel, guys. Just wanted to let you know. I hope you enjoyed this commentary and gameplay. My name is Beast Mode, guys. Peace out.